Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls or trolls from Washington State who complain about my Amazon purchases to Progresso Soup. All right, this would be normally Pittsburgh unboxing. This is the bag. When I pulled the shirt out and put it on, the shirt is red hot. But this is my newest item. This says Back the Blue, American Flag, Trump 2024. And in my travels with Kathy or by myself, every time I see a sheriff, a police officer, sheriff's inspector, sergeant, I thank them for what they do and I say Back the Blue. They appreciate it very much. I've done that with BART cops. And without the police, we would have the anarchy we're seeing in college campuses all over the country. So, I just spent a fun-filled, not hour and a half on the phone with the blue phone mobile carrier, and the guy was arguing with me saying I did not get the SIM card from them, and so I finally went to Amazon and lost my temper, and I said, right off. I said, it came from you. Don't tell me it didn't come from you. I don't lie about what I do. So he got it activated technically, but tomorrow I have to go back to T-Mobile because I don't dare do it. The first one I did it, it broke off in my hand. I had to switch this. I was afraid of this. I had to switch the SIM card from the left side to the right side with the little metal gate. I tried to lift that earlier, and it wouldn't even move. So he said, you got to put it in the right, and then the phone's activated. Then I'll have a second phone to carry my backpack all the time. The phone is very weird, though. And I tried to make a phone call. It won't work. So I'm going to go to T-Mobile again tomorrow. Ask him as a favor to do that for me. Go to the credit union and go get food. I have another item from Amazon sitting here, which I'll do for the live channel, where you can subscribe to for $3.99 or $6.99 a month for UC content, not on a regular channel. And I didn't realize I ordered the wrong size thing, so I've got a set another item coming in tomorrow, and that's the last for this month for the iPhone 8. So, all right, now we have the channel numbers steadily going up. First, we have ding, 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 ding. 1,411,017 views, another 1,000 views, and the subscribers are going up, ding, ding, ding. 19,849. Thank you, new subscribers. So that's what's happening on the channel, and it's 82 in here. I just took a shower, and I am absolutely roasting. So, all right, let's go to my channel. See anybody who's in here. I'm probably not going to do this very long because yesterday I sat down to the stairs and Tiny went and a nail caught the sweats I'm wearing now, so that's not fun. So I'm going to have to get that prepared and get another pair of sweats. But pretty soon I have to find my channel, my shorts, because it's getting too hot. It's 77 a little while ago. It's getting too hot to wear sweats. It was chilly. Well, I have three phones. I have an iPhone 8, an iPhone XR, welcome to Avery, and the blue phone. The blue phone is a kind of a burner phone I can carry with me in the backpack at all times. But it's very weird because I still haven't figured out how to turn it off. And maybe the guy at T-Mobile can show me that tomorrow because it ran out of power in my backpack. But I'm always forgetting phones because I play games on both of them, which sucks power, and watch videos on one or both of them. I have the iPhone XR on the left thing and the iPhone 8 on the right thing. And I told Kathy yesterday, I asked her, you put that other one on the charger. Where is it? I don't see it. I think that's it. Oh, the alien head was blocking it. I'm like, I can see it. How come you can't see it? So I keep the XR in one. That's why I bought the second charger, the 8 in the other. And eventually I'm going to put a phone number on the 8, and then I'll have 3 phone numbers. And then when I pay off all my debt, get an iPhone 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, sold to America, and I'll get a newer iPhone, and the first new phone I've had since my iPhone 5S, or maybe the 6. I have my old phones. They aren't working anymore because Apple doesn't support them, but they're there. And I cracked the back case of the Ford because somebody on YouTube, take a spoon to take the external case off when I did that whole back end crack. So, got very old software on it. But I use my phone, not really 90% not calling people. That was the XR's job. And I spend sometimes 2 hours on the phone with tech support. The particular mobile company for the little blue phone took 45 minutes to answer the phone, which is horrible. So, no. I'm just using the phrase burner phone. It's not a burner phone like excuse me, NCIS. By the way, last night when we went to Nordstrom, I got off the shuttle and we walked the left side of Nordstrom where the Hofbrau used to be and where the furniture store that took over after the Hofbrau disappeared used to be. And something in the air was making me gasp and choke and cough. So, I needed a phone I could just have in the backpack at all times so that I don't leave the house and I don't know what time it is. I don't know when the bus comes. I don't know what the weather's going to be. And Safeway, I can't, now I don't have to use the app for Safeway. I can type in my phone number. But the drink of the night is water. And the lid's about to come off. There's cold water. This is the drink of the night. And it was ridiculous. Now that's a fine vintage water in a Tropicana orange juice bottle. I'm out of Snapple. They only had a Target. Yes, I didn't get a Target. All they had at Safeway was the hideous sugar-free peach Snapple. And Kathy got me one from the liquor store yesterday. And this is the zero sugar Snapple, and I hate the stuff. So there's the official Snapple from yesterday, with a still little bit of Snapple still in it. So I'll put that in the millions of bags of bottles to be recycled Saturday. My neighbor said she'll take me to the recycling place. I've only tried peach schnapps once about 40 years ago. Ice machine is doing fine. It's over there. I have to, every once in a while, clean it out. So, I have the only one, now when that blue one, the little tiny blue one gets activated, I'll have 2 phone numbers. Eventually, I may put one on the 8, but I'm not going to use Boost Infinite, that's for sure, because my internet still won't work right on the XR that it's supposed to. It says it's not, I was waiting for the bus, and it worked fine. I was on the bus, it worked fine. I get off the bus, the internet stopped working. I get in here, the internet starts working. It's driving me nuts. That's why I need a phone with the internet. All I want to look up is the weather, the bus schedule, when the bus comes, what time it is. That's it. So, yeah, well, she got me. I told her to get me a corned beef on rye. The woman gave me this roll instead of rye. I don't know why. And it tasted like it was covered in floor wax, and it was horrible. And she got a roast beef sandwich. Kathy likes roast beef, so horrible sandwich. And I've been going there for years, but they have a new employee, and she doesn't listen, I guess. So, not going to buy any more sandwiches from the liquor store. They make great sandwiches, but this new employee doesn't have a clue. So how can you mistake rye for a hard roll covered in floor wax? That's what it tastes. It had a horrible aftertaste. It was terrible. So, but they have a deal for I think it's $8.90. You get a fountain drink, a bag of potato chips, and the sandwich for $8.99. I don't drink the fountain drink, but Kathy said I'll bet you if I go in there though, I'll find peach Snapple in there. She never quite sees everything that I do. I don't think Kathy totally pays attention. I never hear anything. I just called up. What do you want? I hope I didn't wake you up, dude. What do you want? I told her what's going on. So, by the way, she paid for the Nordstrom. I'll pay her back for my half. And it was $74 for her salad, 2 iced teas, and I got a turkey, bacon, avocado, I forget what the other meat was on toasted bread with croutons. I had trouble chewing it. I have no upper teeth. That was $18.95 for this, for basically the equivalent of a BLT. And I'm not ordering that again, but no, it wasn't. It was like, it was with the two sandwiches and the Snapple, and she bought a 7 Up. I gave her a 20. I got no change back. So that went bye bye. And I spent too much money on bills. Yeah, I've spent too much money on Safeway and Amazon. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Yes. Oh my God. I found something worth some money. Last I looked, these are 6 cents. Maybe more now. I haven't looked in a long time. I got a wheat penny in my change. So I'll go in the wheat penny jar in the safe when I get a chance. Put that over there. I got a wheat penny. Very hard, very rare to find those anymore. I take the regular pennies, the nickels, dimes, and I take them to the credit union. I put them Well, I'll tell you about that lunch. Before the pandemic and before Bidenomics, which has raised the price of everything, that lunch, I used to get Kathy lunch because she loves, first it was Chinese chicken salad. Someone objected to the name Chinese. It was insulting or whatever. They changed it to Asian. Someone objected to the word Asian. I don't know why, because, it's part of the continent of Asia. So now it's called sesame chicken salad. But that, whatever I would eat, sometimes I would eat it. They used to give you French bread, now they give you rolls, soft rolls with butter. And iced tea with lemon, and Kathy uses a ton of lemon. She could use her own lemon grove. And it was $32. And they used to have chocolate-covered macaroon cookies. They were great. They got rid of that. I looked in their display. See, someone at Nordstrom decides everything has to be healthy for you. Did I ask you to be healthy? No. They had the greatest cake ever. It was chocolate-covered cake with raspberry filling. Oh, this is not healthy. We have to get rid of the good stuff and give you something like cow fodder or something with artificial icing, with no gluten, with some other crap. So I looked in the case and there's no desserts anymore. It's all got weird stuff in it. And the macaroon cookies are gone. I hate it. Hate politically correct restaurants. So, no, the catalog counts are not paid off yet. I'm getting there. I gave my money to Stoneberry, Ginny's, Finger Hut. I paid off Stoneberry, but I had to buy a pressure cooker and a new microwave because my microwave caught fire. The microwave I put Safeway is my...
You'll see lots of sun and can expect a high of 80 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 54 degrees.
Sunday may rain. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow. I'm going to go to the church and get food, and then talk to my neighbor and see. I've got bags and bags and bags of bottles. Bottles are falling out of the bags in the hallway in the bedroom. If she can take me up there, I'll probably get $30 or $40, and I will pay. I'm being sarcastic about healthy stuff, but when I want a dessert, I want a piece of pie or a piece of chocolate cake, which I don't eat very often. So going to Nordstrom with Kathy or going out with Kathy is our fun. It's once a month we go out. So, no, Stoneberry, Finger Hut, Ginny, no. Stoneberry was paid off. Finger Hut is not paid off yet, but they're now down to 160. And Ginny's was paid off, but I bought some, what did I buy on there? Oh, I bought the George Foreman Grill, sausage, and I don't remember the third thing. But that's all right. I'll pay them off. But there's things I require because, some trolls said I buy junk. My stove doesn't work. My refrigerator doesn't work right. I keep having to bang the top of the inside of the refrigerator, the compartment you put water in and milk and all that, because the light goes out. The light keeps unscrewing itself. And I figured out what I can do eventually. I'll need help. I'll hire someone to come in here. We'll move this stuff that way into the hallway. We'll move the bed frame this way. We'll take the clothing rack and put it that way so I can get the refrigerator out of here. What I do about the stove and oven, it no longer works. I just have to sit there. So, no, I haven't gotten a microwave yet. I'm not going to tell you. That will ruin the video. Pittsburgh unboxing. But I put a bag of Safeway microwave popcorn in it one day. Actually, I put 3 of them in. The first bag burned the popcorn and put a scorch mark on the glass plate. I have not done the video of the glass plate yet. I will. After I get rid of the cursed Magic Chef. Don't buy Magic Chef. I've now had 2 of them die on me. This is the third one. They're crap. The second bag cooked fine. The third bag, the popcorn bag caught fire. Flames were leaping out of the inside of the microwave. Smoke was coming out of the inside of the microwave. It wasn't going out of the microwave. It was inside the chamber. And the glass completely shattered. The round glass plate where the plastic wheel that never stayed on the... They have a nub on the glass plate and it turns like this. But that would never stay on. And I hear this boom, 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 boom. So, no, this is temporary. To get the refrigerator, I have to get this and move it into the hall, or move it over here. I have to take this stuff, move it in the hallway. I have to take the clothing rack and put it over there to get the refrigerator the hell out of here. If I can get it by all this other stuff. But this stuff has to be moved. So, getting an item in a box to show, I'm not going to say what brand, I'm not going to say what it is. I haven't seen it. And it won't be here on May 20th. They're going to ship it May 20th, I won't be here. So, I don't do Pittsburgh unboxing and tell you what it is ahead of time. But this is a little different because I got a new shirt. Now let me get up if you can't see this. And I've been running back and forth on my bad knee because I kept having to go to the iPhone, back to the computer, to the blue phone, back to the computer, back to the... I did that about 9 times. And my knee is killing me. And the wireless chargers will work, but if you're talking on the phone, it won't charge very fast. So, no, I got elk, buffalo, and venison. I didn't like the venison. Kathy didn't either. I didn't care for the buffalo, but she liked the elk. I wound up eating them, but she took the elk home. And I'd never seen an elk. My friend Paul sent me a picture of an elk. I don't know what elk is kind of like a different kind of deer or something. Ah, there he is, matey. The scourge of the 7 seas. With the dripping duck. Covered with rotten fish. Hard, matey, hard. There he be. The #1 pirate in San Jose. At the port of San Jose. With the leaky ship that he has to constantly bail out with a can of Dinty-Moore beef stew. Is all he got to bail with. I think you're... Arg, gear Canadian. Problem is, every time I think of his name, all I can think of is gherkins, the pickle, the tiny pickles. The Gherkin Nation. I should have somebody design me a little pickle and put it on the shirt. And pickle on a pirate ship. There you go. The pickle pirate. Arg. Stand and deliver, and I'll squirt pickle juice all over you and ruin your suit. So. An elf in the Netherlands. Were you drinking or not? Hello, Amanda. Yeah, so no movie with Will Ferrell. I don't like Will Ferrell. No elf movie or Bad Santa or weird movie. So, my God, it's hot here. I had to close the door for a minute. The guy drove up playing crap music. So, yeah, I got screen protectors and all kinds of stuff. You watch the videos and the new cable for the iPad. And I'll show you the stamps. Kathy bought me some stamps yesterday. There's the stamps. I said, you have a book of stamps? These are kind of creepy looking dragons. It looks like a cross between a dragon and a bull and a mad cow and a demon. These are scary. So, Kathy paid my box rental. So, yeah, I know. Speaking of which, I'm going to do a video later tonight when it cools off in here. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's really, really creepy. And it's straight out of Art Bell, George Norrie, Father Malachi Martin, who I used to correspond with him and Art Bell on email, talked Art on the phone. The late Father Malachi Martin, who wrote great fiction works, and I have his book somewhere near the Jesuits. I found a book on my iPhone 8, a picture of which from 2023, and I don't even remember having it. The Road to Aliens or something. And I said, gee, I don't remember having that book. Got so many paranormal books, you can't remember what you got. But anyway, Father Malachi Martin, before he was, as far as I'm concerned, murdered, someone pushed him down. Someone pushed him once, and someone pushed him down a flight of stairs or something. And he had contacts within the CIA, and it was thought that he was murdered by the CIA. He knew too much, and he'd been the counselor to hoax. So, but he said 10 million people in this country were perfectly possessed. Well, this guy in Vegas was possessed. Very creepy story. So, well, she's also going to take me. I will consider it my birthday meal. She's going to take me. She said, I'll pay for it. I did not suggest it. I did not know this. She's going to take me to Mobile. We're going to have ribs. Because she's trying to get right now everything she won't be able to eat when they pull her teeth and she gets dentures. She wondered about, can you taste food when you have dentures? I said, I have no idea. But she's not freaking out anymore about getting the dentures. So I do paranormal. Look at my videos. I've done, people that, you don't do enough paranormal. So I went, and when I had 3,000, God, whatever that stuff in Walnut Creek was, made me, I was coughing all night last night. And my mouth got sore. I counted my videos one day, which is a pain because you can only get 50 at a time when you scroll down on YouTube. And I had 3,000 videos, and I found out that 33% of my videos were on the paranormal. So, yeah, ribs. So, and I love going to Mobile. Now she has $3,000 saved up toward a car, but I'm looking on Craigslist. There's a lot of crappy cars on Craigslist. They're on really cheap prices. It's all parts cars now. It didn't used to be that way. And a lot of them are in Sacramento. And we bought one car from Sacramento that was double bondoed. Bondoed on the back and the front. He didn't tell us the back had been in an accident. And when it was hit by a guy driving his 4x4 over the Prius on the right side, he put his Jeep in a 4-wheel drive and drove over Kathy's car with her in it. She was parked. She freaked out. I called the guy up. I don't talk to you. You got to talk to somebody. My girlfriend's in hysterics. You drove over our damn car. Pork ribs. So, St. Louis. So, let's see. No. I'll pull out 3 books here to give you an idea of what I have. It's going to happen to be a hand. 1, 2. Ugh. Okay, we have Real Monsters, Gruesome Critters, and Beasts from the Dark Side. Brad Steiger. We have UFO, the definitive guide to unidentified flying objects. We have Human Encounters with Aliens Abduction by John Mack, whom I'm convinced was also murdered. He knew too much about abduction because he was a surgeon. He suddenly stepped off a curb in London and was run over. I have about, oh God, something's falling here. I have about maybe 50 or 60 UFO books, and one just decided to go back to the mothership. I have books on ghosts, I have books on chupacabra, Men in Black, you name it. I got it. Over 600 books. And conspiracy books, and all JFK, and flying saucers, and first 3 shelves here are primarily, and Richard G. Hoagland, and Art Bell, and George Norrie, and we remove this film now, and Civil War Ghost, Hans Holzer, Freemasons, so, the Illuminati. I have no religion. I take it back. I'm nominally Jewish, but I don't. I'm a Reformed Jew. We can eat wherever we want. I just feel guilty about it in the back of my brain somewhere. I eat shrimp too, and lobster, and crab. So I'm not gonna worry about you can't. Don't tell me you can't eat something. No, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not going to sit there and eat tofu. Donald Trump was talking in Wisconsin, and he had a black woman and her sister on stage with him, and she ate at a vegan restaurant. He said, "I'm not much into vegan, but I guess I'll have to go try the restaurant." And they told people to vote for Trump. And I was amazed. He managed to do a rally in Wisconsin today. I guess they let him out of court, and they're finally letting him out of court. The judge let him to go to his son's graduation. I thought that was disgusting. That leftist judge that donated to Biden, whose daughter worked for Biden, and put a gag order on the former president of the United States. It's disgusting. And now these protests are disgusting. By the way, it was pointed out on one channel that all these signs are the same. No, it's by Fox. All these signs are I think it was by Fox. All these signs are professionally printed. The tents are all the same. Someone's funding all. They're handing the people signs. And in some campuses, students are giving them ID and they're making duplicate copies of the IDs so they have a student ID. They're faking the student IDs. But the cops finally got driven out of Columbia. And Texas brought in the state police and they dragged them out. And a lot of these people are some of them are probably terrorists. Trump said we got terrorists in this country from, and now Biden wants to have people from Yemen, Gaza, and Yemen is a terrorist state, and there are other terrorist states. He wants to let these people in as refugees. So I think these are disgusting. So the problem with publishing an inventory on the back burner as soon as I get the things that are piled next to it away is my printer. And I have to get a Canon to reconnect it wirelessly to my current computer. It used to be in the bedroom connected, so I have to have a printer, and then I have to be able to see what I'm doing, which is why I need my iPad repaired. Now there's a store downtown now that repairs iPads. I'm going to take the broken glass iPad in. How much to put the digitizer on this thing? And it was less than $185. When I get the money, I'll have them fix my other iPad. I miss my iPad. So I think these people are horrible. When David bugs me about the poor Palestinians, they're getting their legs blown off. Yeah, well, the PLO and Intifada and other terrorist organizations have been blowing people up in Israel and in airports for 40 or 50 years. And innocent people have nothing to do with Gaza or the Palestinians, and Jordan threw out the Palestinians. They tried to overthrow the government of the King of Jordan, and Lebanon didn't want them there either. No Arab state wants these people because they're I can't use the word. They disturb things. They are radicals. They want to, and now they're calling for a Muslim caliphate, a Muslim state in Germany. The hell with that. My family is German on my mother's side. And Trump says, we don't want Intifada here. We don't want... No, there's not today. Kathy's at home. That was yesterday. I didn't know they had a train wreck. And by the way, there is no such thing as Palestine. It's a made-up word by the British. It may come from the word Philistines. And you know what happened to them? They were the enemy of ancient Israel. So I think Trump won Oregon, California, Hawaii, Washington State, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, the typical Democratic states. He won those, but the rest of them, no. And the other thing is, I am an election junkie. I used to work as an election official in San Francisco for 10 years. I would stay at the city hall and watch the votes come in. And then I'd go home and listen to the radio or watch it on TV. Until the wee hours of the morning, my eyes would start burning and I would go. But when I went to bed at 2 o'clock on election night in 2020, Trump was leading. He was winning. And suddenly all these votes showed up for Biden, and only on ballots that said Biden only. And they found them under tables. They found them in station wagons. They found them in these boxes you put on lawns. Dump your ballot here. And it's very unusual to have a ballot with no other candidates, no other propositions, no city or state or local votes, just Joe Biden. And it was so. I'm not sure I don't know Roger Stone from Molly Stone's Market, so I don't know who Roger Stone is. But and Trump, they pointed out on Fox today. Trump didn't say these leftist prosecutors are trying to say that Trump colluded to overthrow the election results. No, he said find the votes. In other words, find me more votes. Find me the legitimate votes. He didn't say find votes and change the election by fraud. He said he was defrauded out of the election. But if you see it on YouTube, they can kick you off the channel. So I'm very reluctant to get in this subject. Life is okay. I spent $180 at Safeway. Counting $40 cash back, I gave $20 to Kathy that I owed her and gave her $20 for the sandwiches. So, are you wrapping up the ghouls? Are they going into wrapping paper on the shelf? So, oh man, it's hot in here. I'll be glad one day when I have a place with central air conditioning and a pool. You might see me wearing one of those old striped long swim shirts from 1800 or 1900, where it would go down to your knees. I'd wear those so you wouldn't see my manly chest. I don't want to see my manly chest. I have the other Amazon thing here. So, oh, okay. No, I never knew him. I haven't met anybody political since my mother used to have Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, and Barbara Box over for lunch, so it's been years. Hello, Tim Clancy, which I was confused with Tom Clancy. So, I've met Richard Nixon, John F. Kennedy, Hubert Humphrey, Nelson Rockefeller, Joseph Alioto, every mayor up till Frank Jordan, and there's Art Agnos. So around that, and Dianne Feinstein, Ken Stan. Every mayor of San Francisco, back to George Christopher. I've met a couple governors, but like Brannigan of Indiana. I think that's it. So, a Clanicator, yeah. So, and by the way, super chat would be appreciated since I came on late in my birthday and got only 4 people wishing me a happy birthday. So I would really appreciate super chat to help me feed the cats, which I never get many of you people. So it's very disheartening and frankly rather annoying. I should be getting financial support from my viewers, like other channels do. And I would have a heart attack if someone gave me, like I've seen people give $500 or $200 in live chat, or $50. So I did a bunch of payments, and about $400 in payments, not counting the new card. I gave them $49. And aside from cat feeding money, I had to keep myself and seize candy suckers. So these cost over $1 now. When I started buying these in 1964, when I was 12, they were a nickel. Now I will put one in my mouth temporarily. I don't know if I can talk with this. So, not very well. Can't suck on the butterscotch sucker and do videos. So I aside from the fact I love the taste, I don't like all of their flavors. I think they got about 12 of them now. When I suck on those, keeps me from eating. Well, the Seas is all over California. I don't know where else it is, but they do have a catalog. You can buy the candy anywhere. It's wonderful. Kathy bought $21 worth of truffles yesterday, and I said to her, the problem with Seas candy is it never makes it home. We start munching on the bus. So. Hello, this is the Aviator. Hello, this is Tim Gancy. Hello, Amanda Arches. Hello, Jose Jimenez. Hold on. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay, this is Papa Emeritus. This is the Aviary who just got let out of his cage. This is the Geark, wherever he wandered off to, probably a ship's tank. Scuba Steve is here, and let's see, who else is in here? I think that's it. So, and my Pittsburgh Pirates have been losing lately. It doesn't want to scroll back down again, which is weird. I hate this thing with YouTube. It scrolls up, then it scrolls down, the scroll thing disappears. And I do need one thing next month. My keyboard, the up-down buttons are broken, so I've dropped the keyboard on the floor. So I need a wireless keyboard. Another one. Let's see. There we go. There it is. Now I can't get to the bottom because this thing only goes so far. This is why I want eventually a 100-inch television. Well, I can only see down to, he got 700 new subs, but no sandwiches. And then it stops. So if you're typing, I can't see you. Let's see what. There we go. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now I got. You're not giving money to the cats. You're giving money to me to help me feed the cats. Because it cost me. I just ordered 40 more cans. It was $30-something. That's 10 days worth of cat food for the outdoor kitties, which I will be feeding at the conclusion of this video if I don't kill over heat prostration. It is hot in here. This is only April. God knows what it'll be like in July. But I hope next year it'll be in my pool rather than a pool of sweat at my feet and be with air conditioning. And hopefully a 2-bedroom apartment building. Maybe a 3 if I get lucky. If I were to win the lotto, I'll buy my house with about 97 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Why do you have only 1 bathroom? I want to see the crowd try to get to the bathroom and fight over who gets to go first. You must take a number to use this bathroom. You must be this tall to use this bathroom. Get a Simon Kennywood. You must be this tall, and you must donate $5 to use this bathroom. The pay toilet. No super chat or PayPal, please. Have a slot in the wall. You dump your money in there. Oh, you want toilet paper? That's $5 more. We do keep the toilet and the bathroom sanitized for your protection. We take one of those big paper strips you see in the motels, and we stretch it across the entire bathroom when you walk in. Then an automatic roller thing grabs it and then puts a new strip down when you leave. So. And then the robotic maid comes in and cleans the bathroom. Oh, God. Having too much fun. I'm joking about charging people for using the bathroom, but I did see a house I want, but it's I'm a little short this month. It's in the millions. Kathy and I looked in a real estate office, and I'm big all over. Kathy and I looked in the real estate office. There was 2 houses, one per million. There were 3 houses, one per $1,000,005 sold, one per $1,006,000 sold, and then the one that blew my mind. And I'm like, who has this kind of money around here? $2.5 million. The house I saw on Zillow that I want is more than $2.5 million. Now, maybe if I won the lotto, I can afford it, but maybe if I donated enough to Trump, he would loan me the money. It's a joke, people. I would have a very clean bathroom because I'd hire someone to clean it. I'm not going to crawl around my hands and knees scrubbing the floor. I have to do enough of that with the toilets. My toilet doesn't flush. It's the self-defeating toilet. It's the worst toilet ever. It won't flush water half the time. It won't flush. I have to take a 5-gallon bucket, pour 5 gallons of water down the 1.5 gallon toilet so everything will flush. And there are other issues. So, but I got the new brushes. I put all but one brush in the bathroom for scrubbing the shower, for scrubbing the floor, for scrubbing the toilet, for scrubbing the sink. And Billy Elliot in the UK, I'm not going to show you that live because I usually well, they're not going to call me. I just put the phone on silent is on, and nobody can call me. That's the trick there in an iPhone. Put it on silent. Then you see the scroll of all the guys trying to call you and they can't get through. Then you can go back and block them all. People you never heard of are calling you for loans and everything else. They replaced the one where the ring came out and flooded my neighbor's apartment underneath me. But this one is weird. You sit on it, and Kathy says she can barely fit on it. It's so small, and there are other issues with it, but it's terrible. You hear the thing fill up, and then you flush it, and then nothing goes down the drain. And Donald Trump referred to this in a speech in 2020. He said, I can't talk about this because they don't like me to talk about this. They make fun of me on the leftist networks. But he said, I had to pour buckets of water down the toilet and flush. And we got toilet. He said, I put a new rule allowing toilets with more than 1.5 gallons to be sold and made. So the Democrats passed that law in the Congress because they're trying to save water. And it's stupid. What's the point of having a toilet that won't flush? Won't get rid of the stuff to put it down to the sewage treatment plant. And Biden got in and rescinded the rule like so many. Everything. I'm not going to do that. They take weeks to replace a light bulb in there. I'm being facetious, but no. It took 2 weeks of asking to get them to fix my screen door. Oh, by the way, when I was looking around one day, this is the door handle. And the rest of the mechanism broke off. I went to pull the door shut one day, and it broke off. So this was the original screen door handle. The one now they're not going to get fixed; they're going to get pulled. But it took me 2 weeks to get them to. I called them up and I said, "This guy did a jury-rigged door handle, and he didn't have it locked. Anybody could walk in there. I'm sleeping and rip everything off." So he came by and it's still jury-rigged. That's another reason I'll move the hell out of here. I have to leave the screen door open at night. It gets too hot in here. What were they calling you, Papa? Yeah, Papa, he's got ghouls and ghosts in his closet. He's not even a part. I don't know. She wasn't happy about them being fitted for the test dentures, so she's going to be a lot of pain. 6 teeth are going to hurt. One tooth is broken. It looks horrible, and that's the last teeth. By the way, I called about her facial beard growth. I called laser away or whatever it's called, and I said, how much? And the woman wouldn't tell me the price. Kept asking and that. She finally told me, well, we have a special, and you have to have 10 treatments, and it doesn't go away all at night. No, I didn't get stuck in my apartment. Hold on, let me tell you that story in a minute. I don't know if I was doing YouTube back then. We went to Nordstrom one day. I'm getting off course here. Went to Nordstrom one day, and Kat, we went to eat. She went to get her salad, and they used to have a pizza. It was pretty good. That's gone now. Somebody said it wasn't healthy to have pizza. Some food Nazi at Nordstrom. Nordstrom had the best thing in the world in San Francisco before they recently closed their San Francisco store. Had been there for like 40 years. They had beef stew. It was the greatest beef stew. Irish beef stew. Someone must have decided they didn't like Irish beef stew or they didn't like the Irish, so they got rid of that. I used to have that every day because it was like $6. It was cheaper than going out and getting the food and making my own stew. And it was great. You got lots of beef, lots of potatoes and carrots and celery and everything else. So I go to the bathroom, and this particular, hold on, my left knee is swollen from all the jumping up and down, so I just had a spike of pain. Okay, I have 2 fractured kneecaps for the newbies. So I go in the bathroom, and I get done with what I'm doing. I wash my hands. I go to open the door, and nothing. I go to open the door again, nothing. I tried it about 6 times. The door was locked shut to the inside. And I didn't have a cell phone then, or I could have called Kathy or called for help or called for Philip Moritz. So I started banging on the door, and banging. And finally Kathy got worried because it had been like 20 minutes. She had heard from me. She asked the waitress to send somebody. I'm in the bathroom, and I finally got somebody from Nordstrom heard me pounding on the door. I'm trapped in the bathroom. And they had to find the maintenance engineer, whatever they called him, was gone for the day. They had to find somebody who took a crowbar, and that didn't open the lock. And they managed to get the door open enough to get to the hinges. They had to take the door off the hinges. It still was stuck, and then they had to take the crowbar and they had literally to get me out. And then that bathroom was converted later to a swinging door, no lock, with separate stalls and all because of me. And I raised hell about it. I said, I think I should get a free meal because you guys trapped me in the bathroom for like half an hour. So there was no attendant. It was a single-use, single-person men's bathroom. But now it's not. It's a very nice bathroom, but it has those air machines where you wash your hands with the soap and then you dry them with the air machine. You stick your hands in it like it's in a tunnel. But I was trapped in there, and it's scary. I've also been stuck in an elevator a couple of times, and that's scary too. But the elevator gets stuck and it won't go anywhere, and you ring the bell and you pick up the phone. And some elevators, depending on how old the building is, they may have cut the phone wire, and then somebody eventually gets you rescued. I've had to climb out of the one elevator went below the landing, and I had to climb up out of the landing, get help to get me out of the elevator. It was like this much, not fun. So now that it's 2 stalls and all kinds of stuff, but I've been trapped in the bathroom, and then so anyway, I have my own air machine over there, but I have to go get my medication. It's $15 for little tubes, but I had breathing difficulties when Kathy was here, and I had to take a nap because I woke up at 4:30 in the morning gasping for air because it's so hot in here I can't breathe. I have asthma and COPD, so I'm a mess. I didn't do Android Body from Star Trek with a couple of those hot Android twin babes to do all my cleaning needs. So my brain on the new Android Body, I could live almost forever. Body where it's at, they put the brain in the new Android Body. I'm on body number 78 right now, as you can plainly see. This is the defective Android Body, where everything's broken. But it was cheap. I gave them a whole nickel. No, they have an air blower, hand dryer machine, not that. My Philips Respiratus, which keeps me alive when I have attacks. So All right, I have been on here for 900 hours or so it seems. Let's see, 40. I can barely see the print on this. 50 minutes. I'm joking. I could get a bionic body. I could get a Terminator body. I am Terminator. I am the Georgianator. I'll be back doing a video tomorrow. Yes, I will be back. Call Uber. I have to go to Jack in the Box. Or a good German restaurant in San Francisco if you can find one. I know one on Clement Street. With the schnitzel and the sauerbraten and the sauerkraut and red cabbage and the German chocolate cake. Good stuff, Maynard. Well, it is 6:53. I have to go feed the cats before the giant raccoon comes. So I will let you go. And I will be back tomorrow when I get back from the store. Alright, this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. My arms feel like they're on fire right now. It's really hot in here. I need to turn the fans on. The other reason I'm quitting. I cannot do videos in here with the fans off for too long. I start going, ugh. I do that anyway with the fans on, but that's another story. Alright, have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe, and I really wish you guys one time would give Super Chat. You never do it. And it really hurts my feelings because I feel everybody on YouTube should support their channel financially to help the guy out. And there's a guy in the Trump case. He's some guy that lied under oath, and he's doing videos on TikTok, and he's making money off of Donald Trump. That's shameless. So, no, and every time I get asked, will you be back I come back when the feeding is over? No one's here. I am not doing that anymore. Sorry. I don't know. I talked to her and she sounded grumpy, so maybe I woke her up. I don't know. But every time I come back and feeding the cats, there's no one in chat, and I feel like an idiot. I'm not going to be suckered into that anymore. So no, I'm not returning after chat unless something magically appears in my door that I didn't order. Oh, by the way, I forgot. In my backpack is another item. Okay, but it's still in here, but it wasn't here yesterday. But I put it somewhere. I don't know what the hell it is. At least I don't have to wear the scarf tonight and the hat. Well, I had it yesterday when I left. We went down the mailbox. It was in the mailbox. Now it's gone. I have to find it. And I'm missing my rolls of my other pack of toilet paper went somewhere. So I got another Amazon item. No. You don't understand. When I go out, the door's locked. The raccoon cannot come in here. This raccoon, before I leave, the raccoon is like this. Okay, get over here. This big. And he's this wide around. He's huge. And he's so fat, I tell him to get get away from the balcony of the cat's food. And there's no cat food in there because he's eating it all. And he runs down the balcony. He's so fat he can barely run down the balcony. Oh, Trump said you're not allowed to say fat about Chris Christie. Some guy yelled, "He's a fat pig." And he said, you're not allowed to say fat when you refer to Chris Christie, even though he is. But that was funny. And he said he's having fun in Wisconsin because the leftist media would bitch about Trump when he called Chris Christie fat. They don't get along. They really hate each other. So this raccoon is gigantic. He's like the size of one of those pot-bellied pigs or something, the miniature ones. He's huge. And he just waddles down. He didn't run, he waddles. So, well, I got sick from mail-order cheese from Swiss Colony. I won't buy anything. It turned out the meat that they sent me from Jenny's was from, they own the Swiss Colony companies that are, but it was not bad. But I will never order cheddar cheese from them again. I got sick as a dog from it. So they're not all paid off, but I'm getting there. I did send everybody payments The next one to be paid off will be Montgomery Ward. So I'm getting there, but I spent too much money this month. All right, that may change soon. I don't know. I'm not going to say the details of that. All right, this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. I am roasting there. I must get off the air and go do the other video real quick, and then go feed the cats. So I got to get this out of the way. But I keep tripping in my shoes and everything on this chair, and the folding cart is behind me, and I've banged my ankle on the folding cart wheel. That hurts. So, and I have the giant Amazon box I have to throw out. Tore it up for the item here. So, okay. So I will not be back after this video. So stop asking people. All right. Yeah, the art of beef. Probably beef that stayed in the. Oh God, I just lost the screen here. Oh pook. Wait, how the hell do we get out of this? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. No, stop that! Stupid computer. What the hell did it do? Well, I lost the chat screen now.
I don't know that.
Computer, stop. Wasn't talking to you. I clicked on something and the Firefox screen disappeared. Okay. No, stop that. Okay. So, yeah, well, everybody used to call it Monkey Ward when it was a real Monkey Ward, but someone bought the rights to the name. So, no, I don't think she's been very, very down about this tooth business. So she is not going to movies. She's been watching Bullwinkle J. Moose on her Blu-ray player, and I gave her $60 toward that. So I'll always take care of Kathy when I can. So, all right, this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as case be. Stay safe, and next time, kindly donate to the channel to help me feed Mama Cat, Kitten, Tiny One, Gray, and anybody else who shows up, because it cost me a lot of money. Hold on, let me go to Chrome, and I'll tell you what I just ordered another package, and now 7 o'clock. Okay, the items. No, I'm not going to do that. No, that's the wrong one. Friskies. 40 cans cost me. Stop scrolling, Amazon. $28.96. So I have to order 3 of those a month. So that is $84 a month just for wet food. That's why I asked for help. We're not and dry food. The dry food I got cost $37. So and then I have to get fancy feast, and that's $21 per carton. So no, it's not FedEx. It's Amazon. And they use Amazon. FedEx is the microwave. The pressure cooker came from FedEx. The microwave will come from FedEx. I don't like FedEx. They keep misdelivering my stuff or not taking them off the truck. All right, that's it for this one. Another one is in the can. And these videos should go in a can. Boom, boom. All right, have a great night. Stay cool, stay wet, stay dry, stay hydrated, have an adult beverage, and watch the skies. I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. See you later.